Jaehaerys called the Great Council to prevent a war being fought over his succession. For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself. As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Jaehaerys, was failing. The old king called a great council to choose an heir.
That Prince Rhaenys Targaryen be made Prince of Dragonstone.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne.
The crown was yours until those fools at the Great Council plucked it from your
I
head.
denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was. But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
Rhaenyra's children are not of your blood, but Laena's are. They are her legacy.
History does not remember blood, it remembers names.
I must admit my confusion. I do not understand why petitions are being heard over a settled succession. The only one present who might offer keener insight into Lord Corlys's wishes is the Princess Rhaenys.
Indeed, Your Grace. It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Sir Laenor to his true-born son, Lucerys Velaryon. His mind never changed, nor did my support of him.
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
You should have been queen.
The Iron Throne was yours by blood and by temperament.
You are wiser than I believed you to be. Alicent Hightower. And yet you toil still in service to men. Your father, your husband, your son. You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne? Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry, sooner than late. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you. Because that is the order of things. Viserys is dead. I grieve this loss with you, Rhaenyra. My cousin, your father, possessed a kind heart. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
Alicent demanded you declare for Aegon.
She did. I refused her.
And yet you are alive. That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have done more for it.
A war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure. But that war is not mine to begin. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. And for your children. You should leave Dragonstone at once.
How did you let this happen? In my fucking home!
You abandoned me when I most needed you. Both our children stolen from us. I needed you. Baelor and Rhaena needed you, and you abandoned us for more adventure at sea.
I'd lost everything.
We lost Corlys. We.
Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end. You are right, Rhaenys. We shall declare for no one. We will retire to high tide to be content with our grandchildren.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present. Every man standing round the painted table urges her to plunge the realm into war. Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
You have the full support of our fleet and house. Your Grace.
You honor me, Lord Corlys. Princess Rhaenys.
She is grieving.
The mother grieves as the queen shirks her duties.
It was a raven that brought me news of Laena's death. I existed for weeks in torment. A raven has told Rhaenyra that her son is dead. She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemond would happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond. This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator. A prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other. Even Aegon the Conqueror's. We do not know the Queen's doings. But we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table. An end to this conflict. Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemond's eye?
Need to send a dragon.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path.
And now I do.
Only one choice remains to me. Either I win my claim, or die.
But to unite the realm, I had to send the dragons to war.
You must send me, Your Grace. Meleys is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle. I will meet Cole. Meet Eater now at the point where none of it will matter. When the desire to kill and burn takes hold and reason is forgotten. Vilibas motarli renialbus. There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
When last we met, Alicent said I would make a fine queen. You've seen what has happened since then.
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin. No war so bloody as a war between dragons. I do not believe she wants it. Angos Elis. And if there is no time, we are at war, Corlys. I too have felt the crown pass over me. It is a hard thing to accept. And now the Saracen's dead and all claims are in doubt. In the meantime, I am here. And Meleys. We will not let the Queen falter.
You are right.